Son walked some nice steps. Garbage note. It's been a few days after. Took it down. I even wrote, take out garbage if full. Leave note on here, please. And I took it down. It looks like I'm gonna be that garbage guy every day that takes the garbage. Prayed. To-do list stuff. Got into and opened Note Flight. Made some fire chord progressions. Checked on a Bitcoin LRC. I had to use lavish PBJ, some Jello, maybe Greek yogurt. Picked up James. Opened trunk, got keyboard out. Rested a little bit. Played with, well, not his, but a different dog. She was amazingly energized. She was a pup. Crazy and vicious. James was not inclined to smash the broken keyboard for a video. Top one of the journey before I even went to the hotel for my B-day. Discriminated against employee Jameson. Well, he quitted, but he was still like an employee at McDonald's. But yeah, went there, couldn't get his discount. He had to be like registered in this like online thing. It was discrimination. Monroe two-stop. Saw Miriam Gabby. Ooh, we were in the hotel for my birthday. Awkward silence, you know, it was a little silence, you know, it was a little sus. Some gifts, some handle resistance band, what have you, whatnot. Hat, flashlight, gift cards. Went down to the gym. Thomas, Jairus, Mom, all of us busting out. Whole posse went there and they were just going ham, handstand, flips, yoga ball stuff, just maxing out on weights. Ooh. James almost managed to get half court outside of the gym. There's basketball court, family came out, did some soccer stuff, and then basketball had to retrieve in the pool that had a tarp over it, so we parkoured over it again for a second time. He was pretty keen, agile. James been stir crazy ham, maxed out. You know, the one machine where you pull it and it's like you can like unclip it and all that. Yeah, maxed out. I maxed it out too. I learned that when you 200 left, 200 on the right side, and then lift. Ooh, it's only 200. Ball stuck in treadmill, like yoga ball, literally got stuck in the treadmill, and he messed that crap up. It didn't sound right afterwards. His A was not put out. His E never gets put out. Conversed in the hotel room for a Jiffy Bits. Concluded after a while, going to Branson. Slingshot quest. Went to a few places in Branson. Couldn't really find it. On the way to Branson, he was just capping about Samsung, LG, like 21 S-Note. Super cheap, 100 times zoom, crazy. But basically found the slingshot and it was closed. Instead of us doing the slingshot, we did a obstacle course and we went ham on that. Friggin' did everything we weren't supposed to, climbed things we weren't supposed to, and we wanted to do the monkey jump, which was at the very end. It was this, like, you had to sign a waiver. We weren't old enough to sign the waiver, but we went there anyways. It was all locked off, so we had to, like, climb up this huge thing, got on top of there, and then, like, everybody comes after us. And they walkie-talking. You're gonna lose next year or five years of your life if you do this. Don't do it and all that. This guy comes scurrying up, and then we were able to get down. We got our wristbands cut off, and they proceed to follow us to the car and just hover over us. And oh my goodness, they were really pressing hard on us. Bloated Dawn, water, butane, bam, parking lot. Talking to these people in the parking lot. These people, we could be their kids, and there's this Ferris wheel in this parking lot. Their kids were eating. They couldn't go on the Ferris wheel. They were gonna go on the Ferris wheel, and they wanted their kids to go. It was cool. Vendor machine behind him to it, but his hands were donned up, and somehow we cleaned them off. And his money was in his pocket, so he wanted me to get the money from his pocket. Holler's James. He's always high E, so he hollered at me. He gave into my change of plan. Balls from vending machine, we could get a whole freaking stack from Price Chopper or Walmart, which would buy each other, and that's what we did. We went to Price Chopper, went in there, friggin' busting around, capping. As we were scooting around Price Chopper, this Kai male version of a Karen, he starts following us, and I was bending over to pick up our water bottles that we dropped. Just being a little upfront and a little rude to me as I'm doing. He's like bend over, and then he thought we hit his wife. Calls manager and stuff, talks to us, and the manager's like, next time you come here, you gotta skedaddle. We ended up going to Price Chopper the next day. Eye drops, yes, and 20 recon we were doing to see if we could do 24-hour challenge to recon the area out. Did find a okay kind of spot that we could have done 24-hour challenge at, but yeah, got my eye drops for super cheap. Back at it again with a fart bomb, like put this time out of his butt. We went to Casey's, got $5 amazing sandwich, put double meat on that thing, spinach and such, and we got offered from a lady to get booked into a hotel room. She also said that since it's 24 hours at Casey's that we could sleep in our car at Casey's, but lady in there as well who made my sandwich. Her uncle had died. One girl just to get booked into a room. One to Mayweather fiance was pregnant, and yeah, he was not being nice to her, so she, you know, went cray. his head got smashed. Like, he got curbsided. Ooh. Ooh, Sex Offender Shuffle. Jesus is Mine. Amazing Grace. Chains Falling. There's 3 songs I was listening to as I was traveling basically to nowhere to McDonald's. So many times we had to go to McDonald's, and we were on this quest for the food for James. He was just so crazy hungry. You can sleep at McDonald's in the parking lot if it's open 24 hours, less lighted in case. So that's where we were gonna go. Yeah, go in there. Behavioral therapy. Ended up at behavior. McDonald's wasn't even there. So we got hooked up. Denny's. Moment of moments. Ooh, it was open, went in, connected, charger, you know, new brick and stuff, and epic. There we got lavish hookup, experience of experiences, like stuff on the house. Denny's. Travel, for some people just like give you stuff. James didn't have a charger for his phone, it was dead. We did all that filming that day. We needed to do more filming, but he didn't have a charger, so got hooked up with one. Yeah. Well, he's attempting to chillax in McDonald's for the night. He's built different. Straight. Washes his balls. Sweatiest balls, stinkiest I've ever smelled in my life. Freaking ridiculous. Trying to sleep and not, you just get big, terrible. Seriously, it's that Dawn dish soap, spray, which stung with his balls. You know, oh my gosh, but it was better. It smelled better.